7 basketballs, one for each of the boys who died, right here. Every year on this date, Isabel Haynes comes to remember her son, Daniel.
This year I put forget-me-nots, and we light up the whole place, and we stay here and we talk about the boys and what they would be doing and what they did when they were younger, because a lot of my friends that are here knew my son and knew the boys, and you know, we talk about them, and sometimes we laugh, we cry.
It's just as hard for her today to talk about the call she got when she was home that night.
A part of me died that day, and for me it still feels like yesterday. When this time of year comes, all the memories float back, and everything is so vivid in my brain.
It looks a lot like it did that night. It feels like it did that night. Same kind of temperature and the wind blowing from the same direction and the same sounds.
Ronald's was one of the first people here. It's the first time the former firefighter has returned to the spot after what he describes as a traumatic night.
Could never bring myself to stop. Drove by many times, couldn't even look. Just get the chills and stomach turn. But since it's the 10th anniversary, I kind of had a feeling I had to come out just to get some peace, just to finally say, well, I accept what happened.
But that's something that's been hard for many to do. Jordan Frenette was captain of that team. He didn't go on the trip. He was homesick that day.
Pretty much every day I find myself not necessarily asking why I'm still here, but kind of more thinking about what would have been for them.
In just an instant, the teenager lost 7 of his best friends. A tattoo of their jersey numbers on his calf makes sure he never forgets. The same reason why Isabel Haynes always comes back to this spot.
I remember the Christmas, I remember him going to school dance, I remember the holiday, I remember him going back to school the first week. Like, everything is so real still to me. And I never thought that when I dropped him off at school that day that I would never ever see him again.
Gabrielle Fahmy, CBC News, Bathurst.